Hello everybody, this is Wayside from Gameplay Gaming, and I figured I'd try to bring you guys a video commentary this time. I figured for this first video I'd just see how far into my own mouth I can fit my foot. That sound good, everybody? Good, because that's what you're getting. I'm running Perks Ghost, Scout, and Hacker on this setup. Got the dual revolvers and WA2000. Alright, here I got cocky. So cheap, but I always get cocky after I hit someone with one shot from my sniper rifle. I figure I can get them with one bullet. But those dual revolvers are so inconsistent, you know. 1 second I'll fire them both at the same time and take someone out instantly, you know, just like that. The next I'll be shooting at them over and over with the reticle perfectly on them and the bullets just go around them.
Securing Bravo.
But hey, that's what you gotta deal with the dual weapons. Some nice smoke screen interference from my teammates.
Bravo secure.
Good stuff. One thing I want to talk about was weapon balance. I don't know if anybody else has noticed or seen my thread or maybe a similar one, or maybe even checked out Denkirson Xanga for themselves. Oh, see there, I got knifed, but I got the headshot. That's what's important.
Losing B.
But a lot of the weapons are almost completely identical, except for some minor difference, and that difference puts one weapon at an obvious advantage. If you look at the AK-47 Commando, for example, and I'll put a link in the description for the website I'm talking about, Denkirson's Xanga page. He lists all the stats for the weapons, and you'll see the AK-47 Commando, for example, have the exact same stats, except the AK-47 reloads slower and raises slower. So it's just at a straight disadvantage. There's no give and take. There's no statistical reason to take the AK-47 over the Commando. I do it for aesthetic reasons from time to time, but by taking the AK-47 you're knowingly gimping yourself. You know, why not give the AK some advantage to make it a choice, a viable choice over the Commando? And there's a lot of situations like that, especially with the pistols, revolvers. Pretty much all the pistols are really close to identical. You know, the ASP, the revolver, and the CC75 are the only real choices. If you take the 1911 or Makarov, they're just straight worse than the ASP and CC75. And the ASP does everything faster, and the CC75 has more ammo and longer range. Oh, I slowed this part down here to show just how many people there were when I turned the corner. Make sure you got a good look at it. And of course they have to instantly see me and start gunning me down. Could have been a nice setup for a bunch of kills, but I got peppered really quick. I do my best to take as many out as I can, and see the top of this guy's head over here. Bam. Got my sentry gun kill streak, which I really enjoy. And I figure I have to go down and clean up the rest, so I sprint down there. But I noticed that I have a teammate down there already, so he must have gotten him. But yeah, the pistols are just so obviously no effort was put into making them different and viable choices. You see there I picked up his AK-74U to replace my revolvers, because while I enjoy the revolvers, that SMG is always going to be better. You know, any primary is always going to be better aside from the switch time to it. And since I'm counting on being able to tell when someone's coming to take me out, as I did there, I don't have to worry about that weapon switch time. I'm not planning on getting surprised, but who is, you know?
Charlie secure.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't plan on getting surprised. You should get it. Yeah, some quality fails there. I've actually been quite impressed with my teammates this game. You know, they've been doing a good job. I'm impressed. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something that really irritates me about the game, because it has so much potential with all these different weapons, but when half of them are the exact same, pretty much, aside from some tiny difference that makes one superior, and it's not even close to being a viable choice to pick one over the other. It's just always going to be better to pick the better one, and it's disappointing. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, I don't know, just the core mode in general. Nice like that guy there. What I mean by that is, in particular, headshot damage. I don't think getting headshots in this game is rewarding enough. You know, you get 1.4 times damage. I get ballistic knifed. He almost takes out my sentry here. I put this clip in here so you can see how close his throwing axe comes to taking out my poor sentry gun. I get so upset when my sentry gun's getting taken out. Go through all the effort to position it, and then bam, it can get taken out so fast. But he missed, so my sentry gun gets to live again. One thing, I really think people underestimate the sentry gun. It's just a great area denial tool. And I like to move it as soon as it gets a couple kills. Because a lot of times they'll try to sneak up on it, and it won't be there. They'll figure it got destroyed, and they walk right into it again. It's fantastic. But, yeah, headshot damage was the other thing I wanted to talk about. And that 1.4 times damage just isn't enough in my opinion. You know, a lot of times, most times, maybe all the time. I wouldn't say all the time. That's probably wrong. But most of the time, it doesn't even improve your chances of killing it, you know. If your gun does 40 damage, then that 1.4 times damage, it just doesn't help enough, you know. You maybe get one bullet shaved off of the time to kill. I think the time where it's most obvious that it doesn't help out is when your weapon's only doing 20 damage, or, you know, somewhere in that 20 to 30 range. I mean, it's barely shaving anything off. I sped this up because I was just useless. I figured I could stay here and hold B, and I don't get a notification that they start taking B. So, you'll notice it here, it'll start flickering in the bottom of the screen, but it's under the kill feed, so I don't even get to see it, much less hear it. There it starts flashing. You notice I never got a notification, and then bam, I hear we're being dominated. How great is that? So I go ahead and head down here to try to take care of it myself. I think the time when the headshot damage irritates me the most is long range with an SMG, because it can take, you know, 4 headshots to take someone down, and no gun should take that many headshots to kill anyone, ever. I don't even see this guy, but he sure sees me. He almost takes me out. I freak out, my teammate saves my ass. It's a rare thing to get my ass saved by my teammates. I'm usually too busy screaming at them for being incompetent. I'm just covering fire from my teammates again. Then I move back up into my sniping position. But I would really like to see like the headshot damage improve to like 2 times at least. And I saw that they're going to be doing that with the sniper rifles. You know, consoles already have that. That's one thing I complained about a lot, was the way silent sniper rifles don't even kill on a headshot. You know, what's that about? Here, I would hope to scope in and get a kill, and one person decided to shoot and ends up being dead already. Story of my life. I don't know, I just expect even the worst gun in the game, the most damage shit in its worst scenario like the SMG at long range, should take at most 3 headshots. I would even say at most 2 headshots and a body shot to kill. Here I'm gonna notice this guy coming. And since I see he's about to run into my claymore, I just let him do it. Now if he wants to run into my claymore, why not? Guess it's not coming up yet. It's coming soon. Person runs my claymore. Use a 10. And a lot of people are like, well, if you want to kill people faster, just play hardcore. I don't want to play hardcore. Hardcore sucks. You know, when you go from headshots not being enough benefit to shooting them in the foot from any distance with almost any gun is an instant kill. You know, where's the fun in that? It goes from a skill-based game where more skill isn't quite rewarded enough. You know, I think that the headshots should be rewarded more because they take more skill, to nobody uses any skill. Everybody gets a one-shot kill for every gun, regardless of where you hit them. And it's just a really disappointing game mode. You know, I don't want to be able to shoot someone in the foot and get a kill. I don't want to be able to spray into a hallway and get 6 people because they happen to have their backs turned. And I don't want that to happen to me either, of course. I get frustrated enough with video games, I don't need that help. Go up here, put this sentry into this choke point. I really like that choke point for the sentry gun, because they pretty much don't have any choice but to go into it. Oh good, my feed just went black, I can't see what's going on anymore. But it's also come to a close here, so I guess that works out. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me, disagree with me? You think the weapons are balanced fine the way they are, aside from some of the obvious imbalances like the FAMAs and AK-74U being overpowered or something like that? I mean those cases like the AK-47 and Commando where it's so painfully obvious that they're not balanced at all. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me about headshot damage? Do you like hardcore? Do you hate my commentary? Do you like it? Let me know. I want to hear about it. Thanks. And keep an eye out for more videos because I plan on continuing to make them, even if you guys hate this one. Or you know what? Especially if you hate this one. Just to spite you.